All right, welcome back to the Janus Project. I realize the last month has been pretty much a video every other day. I can't promise I'll keep up that. Camp is very busy, even though we don't have a ton of camps. It's just a lot going on. And so I've got a bit in store for you. Hope you guys enjoy what's coming down the pipe. I've been batting around an idea for a few weeks now, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It's called TenNapel Tuesdays, and so I want to introduce you guys to this. There's a Christian man who has inspired many, many people, who has done a whole lot of good work over the last few decades. And I owe a lot of my childhood to him. I've done a video on some of his material already. And you can kind of see up in the corner here, I got a package in the mail today. It's something I've been looking forward to for months. And so I just want to introduce you to what I'm just going to call TenNapel Tuesdays. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that he is doing. We might discuss his Doug TenNapel in Exile channel, but I do want to explain a little bit of the theology and some of the cultural impact that is coming out of Tennessee right now. And so you can see it behind me. The first book we're going to talk about is the black and white Earthworm Jim comic book. Now, if you didn't get this as part of the, I believe it was Kickstarter. I've been doing a lot of Kickstarter and Indiegogo stuff lately, so I believe this was the Kickstarter. And so I wanted to show off the packaging. I can't show you the back because it's got my address on it, and I don't want to reveal that because I have stalkers. But again, just absolutely glorious. It's very impressive when you open it up. Again, I've already opened it because the book is already out. But it comes with if you signed up on the first day, you get the patch of Psychro. Zombie Psychro, and so that's that. It's really, really neat. Black and white Earthworm Jim patch. Also came with an Earthworm Jim pin, which I have already migrated to my office as part of my lanyard. And then, of course, the box features Bigfoot Bill and then various other characters from his works. And so it's just a grand thing. Doug TenNapel puts a ton of love into his work. If you ever get a chance to back one of his projects, I've got another project coming in where I'm gonna have like 7 feels like 7 books, but there's a lot coming in. And so again, this is just, it's a piece of art in itself, so that's gonna go up there for now. But the piece that is just a thing of beauty, before I get to the book, it's a metal trading card. And so if you like Pokemon, you will probably, I'm going to hold that right up here so you can see it. This is all metal. On the back it says Earthworm, okay, and it's a complete spoof of the Pokemon thing. It's very, very impressive. But again, it's an annelid earthworm, length 6 feet, weight 254 pounds, Earthworm power, plasma blast. Anytime you feel like winning any game, you may attack with this weapon, and it is an automatic win. And so instead of the typical element symbols for Pokemon, you got the little earthworm symbols here. Head Whip does 2 million damage plus 50,000 more damage for each, Earthworm Jim plasma. Resistance is futile. Plasma costs 3. Weakness, Psychro. A happy Earthworm will power with power of laughter and super suit powered by fairy particle accelerated Colonel Plasmir. And then Earthworm Jim, copyright 2020, Interplay Entertainment Corp. Created by Doug TenNapel. 8 million hit points. Put Earthworm Jim on stage 1 thingy. Mutate from worm, stage 2. And so again, just absolute thing of beauty. I love it so much. So this thing is, again, metal. And it's very, very solid. I love it. Also, it came with a shirt, which definitely will become my uniform for TenNapel Tuesdays. And it's just fun. And the final product, to just kind of show you this thing. This is a leather-bound book, okay? It's got the gold foil on the spine with the ribbing, okay? And again, this is just, I mean, it's just beautiful. I don't know how else to word it. I'm gonna turn it back and forth so you can catch all that foiling. This is like a metal plate right here with Earthworm Jim as kind of like the angel type thing with a sword. Black and white. It's very like bringing out the 80s and 90s with the fonts. And again, it's got the ribbon. Again, gold leaf down the spine, and then the back. Again, it's got the debossing, and then the gold foil on the cow. Which, if you've ever played Earthworm Jim, you know that throwing cows around is a big deal. This will become a poster on my wall eventually. But this is the inside of the book, and then as you continue to flip your way through, um, again the thing there. Again, you can see this is 35 out of 700, and it's signed with a head sketch, and then you just get into the book itself. Now, the book itself is really unique because as you get into it, it is an art book, but basically it is the black and white art of the Earthworm Jim 1 comic, with a whole bunch of other stuff included in the back. As you go throughout, there's a whole bunch of articles, and so you can kind of see just the black and white art here. It really is, it's beautiful. As you go through it, you can see some of the blue lines from the various trim guides and things like that. And then he has several essays throughout the book that we may discuss as we go throughout these TenNapel Tuesdays. But again, he has some interesting philosophy on art. He has interesting philosophy on beauty. That's what I think I really, really loved about... there was a video I linked earlier in the series on Newts, which was another one of his comics. And Newts is just this story of beauty and the power of beauty. And he has a discussion he does on one of his channels. Again, just something you need to get an understanding of. There is something to be said about delighting in beauty and things that are lovely. And so Earthworm Jim is just the story of, about as weak a creature as possible becoming a hero. It's a beautiful book, and so I'd recommend you go check it out. Again, it's probably too late to buy as far as I know, but that definitely is going to become a prized piece of my collection. I love graphic novels. I love art books, and this book kind of combines the two of them. And so that's just something, if you're interested in more content like this, please like and subscribe. And I'll be doing more of a deep dive into some of this stuff as we go through. But I just wanted to introduce you guys to this guy's work. If you want to follow him, he has a political channel called Doug TenNapel in Exile. And if you want to see him drawing and inking some of this stuff, he has his own YouTube channel there as well, Doug TenNapel's Art. And so both of those, I'll link them in the description. But again, they're beautiful artworks. The one thing I absolutely love about what he does is he puts just heart and soul into the work. And so a lot of this stuff was stretch goals, added the gold foiling and the onion skin and just the ribs on the spine. All of that is stuff that was added throughout the Kickstarter campaign. And so you saw a few of those things as we went through. But again, it is just an absolute thing of beauty.